think I could more focus on making tracks and making them better rather than the racing point of view of it.
So with the reason why I think I'm fit for this is my experience. I had many seasons as co-owner and also my dev experience. I can make high detailed things like the auditorium that we used to have that was so high detailed that we had too much lag because of how many parts that was in there. So, and I did a high detailed lighting system, and the show I scripted a show like for the car reveals and stuff like that. So my dev experience and my past experience as owner of this series.
You can't use that much high details on track because it'll have more lag and more lag.
I'm not talking about I'm not talking about on track. I'm talking about like I can do very high detailed things if I wanted to.
Okay, I see.
But then I can do pretty good stuff for like tracks and stuff. I've made Walt Disney World. It wasn't too high detail, but it was still good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see where you come from. Yes.
I gotta go. Or I gotta go speak. Yeah, so I think I'd be fit for commissioner because I have 5 seasons of experience and I can make high detail models as for the game I'm making now in the Sebring I made. And I could do basic development, but yeah, and more fan interaction.
I would like to add. Wait.
This is gonna be a long question, Edwin.
Okay, good.
Recently, we've been losing a lot of drivers to D2. What will you do to make sure that these drivers make it to D1 and they were fit to stay in D1?
Okay, so to get them up to D1, I want them to at least have 2 to 3 seasons of experiences in the car. If they do good the very first season, they have a very high chance of going to D1. And maybe do a couple of test races with the D1 drivers to see how they react with them. If they don't have a very good reaction, they may be in D2 longer. If they have a good reaction, there's possibility they go up to D1 sooner than others. Like a hot seat. I would do more hot seats for the D2 drivers. And see how they race with the cup cars and the cup drivers.
I like that.
Oh, Porsche.
So, Ryan, this question was worded weirdly. So,
do you want me to rephrase it for you?
Well, are you asking how are we gonna keep drivers from going down, or
no? I'm saying no. Recently, people have been going to D2, like Arthur, Gabriel.
Yeah,
well, they haven't been moved yet, but yeah, like that. But how will you make drivers go to D2, and when they come back to D1, make sure that they're gonna stay in D1, that they're good enough to be in D1?
Well, as money, and basically everything Money said, but then also they need to keep practicing and stuff like that. Money basically had the spot on answer for that question.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Money on that. Except I'd maybe add actually, yeah, Money did really hit that pretty well.
Also, for rookies, we can't just have them going straight to D1 though. We had that this season, and we can't continue to do that. Actually, I thought it was pretty stupid.
I will add. I actually will add. Instead of just getting Arthur press and instead of just directly moving them to D2 or whatever, I would put them on a one race probation, meaning that if they pit anyone or mess up someone's race during that one race, they're on probation, then I would move them down to D2. I wouldn't just send them down.
I don't think they should have been in D1 in the first place.
Yeah,
Well,
because
if they
because
passed
I have
the
to race
tryout, if they
this
were
past
good enough,
season.
they went
Rookies
in.
shouldn't be going directly to D1. That's the
Yes,
thing.
that's
Like you
true.
shouldn't
Well,
have
yeah,
been in
I
D1.
totally agree with that. But
Arthur
if
shouldn't
they
have been in
passed the
D1.
two things, and then they made it to D1, and then they mess up, and then they get put on
Well,
probation.
we've already seen that they aren't fit for D1. That's the thing. That's why
Yeah,
they're
I know,
being
but
leaked
for
already.
new drivers, if they come in,
This
then
is the type of debate I'm looking for.
Alright, based on what was the question again, Ryan?
So a lot of drivers have been going to D2. How will you send the rookies to D2? And when they come to D1, make sure that they are fit for D1 and they don't cause wrecks like the rookies we've seen so far. Some of them.
Right. So I say they do a season in D2, and if let's say they finish third and after the season ends, or like in like the top 5, or like they're a consistent good driver. I think they should be awarded hot seats, and then if they do well in the hot seats and have good reactions to let's say like in critical situations, like good reactions and let's racecraft and if yeah
Well, you just took the bullets out of my mouth. Yeah.
so
Summary.
and if they don't do well,
Can I summarize
they
it?
can go back. And if they don't do well in the hot seat, they can go into D2. And if they don't earn a hot seat from doing well in D2, they can just stay in D2 for longer until they get a good results.
You did good, Moose. You did good. You did good.
Good
You
good
I
debate.
did
Good debate.
Hey,
Good
Ed, can I
debate.
talk to you
I
in
did good.